Let's see if it's working. One second. Should be working. Got something on the side for chat. Okay. Alright. Alright. We're going to jump right in. Solasta, Crown of the Magister. The so-called savior, at least according to RPG Codex, of... well, I'd have to check back in. But the so-called savior of... oh, I forgot about this. Understood. Welcome. The sequence of panels will introduce you to the main cons. Dungeon Maker, huh? Create your own. Cool. Your own pool of characters. I'm gonna quit real quick. Hold on 1 second. Okay. Going back in. Gotta make sure my internet's running. Hello to whoever that is. I saw a playback set for 2. 2 watching right now. Hello to whoever is watching. Welcome to someone who hasn't played. I believe this is supposed to be inspired by 5th edition D&D. Who hasn't played any games related to that. So this ought to be fun. Also, not sure how many people are watching. We're going to do things a little differently. When I go into character creation, which I haven't seen yet, but we're going to find out soon, I'm going to be using these. I'm going to be rolling for everything, which is probably not a good idea, but I'm going to do it anyway. And we'll see how long I last. Let me see real quick. I might be missing a few dice. I'll have to check and see where the rest of my dice could be. Let me see what the settings are real quick for new adventure. Adventure known as a campaign in the world of Solasta. Ah, they're planning more DLC, I see. Okay. Select 4 level 1 characters. Okay. Crown of the Magister, change campaign, and you can go into Dungeon Maker and make your own, which is neat. Curious to see how in depth that is. Yeah, I don't know very much about this game. I remember when it was announced a few years ago on RPG Codex, which I used to frequent quite a lot. I didn't know about it beforehand. It was in early access, and now I'm jumping in because I've been very curious about it, and I'm a big fan of RPGs and strategy-based games. So. Let's see, change campaign, New Realms of Solasta. New Realms of Solasta turn their eyes towards the Badlands and its treasures, but war isn't the only threat looming over the Principality of Masgarth. Authentic mode. For players who want the authentic tabletop rule set, that's probably what I'll go for. Let me see something. Story mode, focus on the story, simplified, unfamiliar, scavenger, cataclysm. Not going for Cataclysm. I'll go for Authentic. And let me see if I go to Select. Pre-builts. Okay. If you want a quick start, but we advise create your own party of 4 adventures. Okay. Let's see. Anton Whitesail, Mywin Ulfborn, Nyala Wildwind, Tanya Esberry, Miles Hawk, and Bourbon Redstone. Hilldwarf, Island Halfling. Oh, we've got sub-races too, possibly. Sellsword Spy. Pretty well set up. But we are, in fact, going for a new character. Because I now have to live up. I now have to live up to what I said I would do. Tutorial, Ancestry Selection. Let me see if the camera's not that obtrusive right now. Refine gameplay abilities. Okay, that's neat. One moment. Gotta go get some more dice. The quest for more dice. Where are they? Oh, here we go. Yeah, this'll do. Yeah. Okay. Let's see. One of 2 lineages for Hilldwarf. Marsh Halfling. Okay, here we go. 2, 4, 5. I'm gonna roll D10. D10. And that's going to determine who this first one for the Ancestry is. 4. High Elf. Let me see. Descendants of the people who ruled Solasta for centuries. They are trained to use magic very early and have a gift for languages. They receive the traditional martial training of their people with swords and bows. Let's see. We have 2 different lineages to choose from. Now I'll do a D4. I wonder if, I'm hoping there's going to be in-game options. Do I have one? Yeah, I do. Okay. Two. Okay. Sorry. Sullivan Elf. Born and raised in the eastern forests of Solasta, Sullivan Elves are trained to survive in the wilds and are particularly apt to survival. As their high elf cousins, they are trained to fight with swords and bows since childhood. Okay. We got that established. That's set up. Okay. Will I roll for gender as well? I'll roll for gender. Why not? Just for fun. We'll see what we get. Okay. So female's first choice, so female. Female 1. Anything for male will be like 2 to 4. So let's see. Ancestry features. Ability score increase. Dexterity +2. Fey Ancestry. Saving throw advantage against charm. Immunity to magical sleep. Useful. Dark vision. So normally in dim light and in natural darkness. Pretty common. Keen senses. Proficient in perception. Trance. 4 hours of meditation. Okay. 7 moves, ability score increase, wisdom +1, athletic proficient, long sword, short bow, long bow. I wonder if it'll be like Baldur's Gate or possibly Neverwinter, where it'll flat out just not let you select certain items to equip, or if it, at the very least it'll give you like a red indicator of or an indicator of some sort saying, hey, can't use that, not proficient, can't do it. Survival, let me check chat. No chat, okay. Survival when hunting, okay. Common, Elvish, Dwarfish, and Halfling. Now, it would be really cool. I remember playing, say, Palladium, the RPG, the tabletop, years ago. And having a separate language was very useful in that regard. And I'm really curious to see if they're going to factor in languages, because that's not something I see too often. I'd love to see like situations where you run into communities, they don't understand what you're saying, so you have to do like language roll checks or learn a language. A man can dream. Eastern, okay, let me see. Here, character info, dexterity +2, agility, typical stuff. Rangers and rogues. Strength is bodily. Athletic training extent. Okay. Typical. Constitution's good for everyone. Typical. Charisma measures your ability to interact effectively with others. Confidence and eloquence, and it can represent a charming or commanding personality. This is all pretty standard. Perceptiveness and intuition, intelligence measures, intellectuality, yeah. Armor class. I wonder if it is similar to D&D, if it's, lower is better. Initiative, yep. Move, number of cells a creature can move during a combat. Oh, okay, so it's movement cells, because it is a strategy RPG. Proficiency. Attack rolls with proficient weapons, proficient skills, skill checks, proficient saving throws. Save difficulty, attacks, proficiency bonus, incremented. 5, 9, 13, 17, representing. Magical abilities, okay. Maximum hit points, hit dice. Class advancement. Okay. Oh, here we go. Class choice. Fresh and granting specific features. List on the right. New powers. Oh, good. They have subclasses. Higher levels of experience. Okay. Typical. How many do you have initially? I kind of was hoping there'd be more, but that's okay. We'll see how far they can go with this. Now we do a D6. D6. What will we be? Wizard. Okay. Higher levels. Quarterstaff, scholars. I love how it breaks down the equipment that you already have before getting into the game. That's nice. Oh, you could even... Okay, cool. Hold Alt for more info. Let's see. Oh, that's nice. Value 2, weight 4, bludgeoning damage, versatile standard wood. Versatile damage, simple weapon. Cool, okay. Scholar's pack. Ration pouch, angry violet, crafting scroll, magic missile. A lot of scroll kits and a pearl. Just for fun. Just a pearl. Just bring it around with you. No value with all that in it? Okay. Adventuring wizard's clothing. AC is set to 10. Okay. Dexterity bonus. Yeah, okay, typical. Sturdy, elegant components. Okay. Component pouch. A spell focus property, huh? Okay. Spell book. Standard paper, of course. 100 bright and vellum pages, suitable for recordings. I wonder if it'll let you actually record spells yourself. That'd be neat. Okay. Let me see. Edit equipment. I can edit my equipment? Okay. Am I gonna roll for this though? Spell focus on an orb or an explorer's pack. Okay. Maybe I'll stick with what I have just for this. I'll validate and just keep that. Class features at higher levels. Ooh, now that's nice. That's a nice feature. Gives you an idea of what you're working towards. I like it. Arcane recovery once per day when you complete a short rest. Spell slots. Spell slot recovery. Yeah, typical D&D stuff. Because I remember... I haven't played D&D tabletop yet, but I remember Baldur's Gate, which was 2nd edition. And then... Yeah, just 2nd edition, because Neverwinter Nights didn't do that. 2nd edition, I believe, did that if you were playing Baldur's Gate, where you have to, like, rest to recover spells. Getting a bonus feat. That's a good trade-off. Choosing which one increasing your ability scores. Okay. Arcane. Display the subclass choices granted at... Oh, you get a subclass at level 2. Okay. A Shock Arcanist. Lore Master or Green Mage. Oh, hello. Shock Arcanist went with the Battle Mages. Menkalon Empire. Oh, sorry. Menkalon Empire. The teachings to survive the Cataclysm. Every major magic school. Obsessed with lore, of course. Book smart. To learn more about the lost spells. Is that showing up well? Okay. Your magic is focused on gathering all possible knowledge. Green mages, combined into one word, are the heirs to the ancient traditions of the Sullivan Elves, wardens of the forest. That'll probably be what I go for. Animal friendship, detect poison, entangle, fairy fire. Goodberry, hunter's mark. Okay, there's a lot. Smithing, warden of the forest, entangling shot, leaf scales. Reaction to have the attacks damage. These are some pretty good. Okay, we'll just stick with that for now. Ooh, hello, background selection. Yes, I do approve. I love background selection. Reminds me a lot of Temple of Elemental Evil and Dragon Age Origins right now with the background selection. I like that. That, and I believe, depending on what race you choose and what alignment you had, it would affect your background for the original Baldur's Gate as well, like where you were found as a child, I believe. Prior to I'm not sure how many other RPGs really fully utilize a background like this. Oh, Age of Decadence. Age of Decadence is an excellent example of that. That's a great RPG. I still need to get around to actually going through like a second playthrough of it, because I know there's a bunch of other stuff I missed. Select personality. Oh, personality flags. Cool. These determine the social behavior of the character during the narrative sequences. You know, I don't know how to feel about that yet, because I kind of like the idea of giving players the option to follow through with like personality flags, but it has to be an option. If they force you to act that way, might be a problem. But I guess we'll see how it's handled. Oh, we do have alignment, but the alignments are more interesting than I was expecting. Altruism, lawfulness, pragmatism, caution, authority, greed, violence, egoism, cynicism, and... Huh, okay. 2 personality flags. Ethical axes. Kind of an interesting spin on the typical D&D system. There are some intriguing similarities, though, like lawfulness, lawful good. Second form of personality custom. Okay, alright. You can reinforce a personality trait by selecting the same flag twice. Oh, so you can go hardcore. You can become a dedicated, you can become dedicated to one specific mindset. Okay. One moment. One second. Squeeze on through here. No. Okay. Resulting personality. You can reinforce a personality trait by selecting the same flag twice. They won't affect gameplay, choices, or dialogue options, but simply modify the way your character speaks, their tone, and their manners. Ah, okay. So it's just their tone, and then you can... I'm hoping you can follow through with it. I'm hoping you can really follow through with it, and they give you dialogue options that are specific to those personality flags. Because otherwise, it would be cool, but otherwise... I guess we'll just have to see. Resulting personality is summarized at the bottom left of the screen, where the deepest color represents strongest personality. Okay. Okay. Let me see. We have 8 options. D8. D8. An 8. Spy. You spent years working as a low-level diplomatic aide, learning the tricks of spycraft between the Principality. This reminds me so much of Rome Total War. Oh, we're training honestly, that's what I did. I used diplomats in that game as like my own personal spies, because you know when you send a diplomat into enemy territory, you can see everything. Then I sent the spies and assassins in afterwards. Made it a lot easier for me. The New Empire and the Kingdom of Galavan. I wonder if there will be different background origin stories. That would be neat. Possibly that you can play through. That would be something. I always love that. You have chosen not to take sides and never became an official spy, but you have retained the skills necessary for your emancipation. Oh, okay, so it's It's not really a choice, okay. Alright, here we go. Let's see. Background personality flags, choose 2. Additional personality flags, choose 2. This ought to be good. Oh, we got background equipment too. Noble clothes. We got any details on that? Costly fabrics. Gold and silver embroidery. Or silver embroidery. Good value. 251. Oh, sorry. 25D1? 25D1 GP or 25 DI GP? Your savings. Well, no shit. Sorry for my language. Poisoner's kit. You know, for all your traveling needs. Chemical plants, creatures, venom, some poisons. Okay. Crafting basic poison. To learn how to craft the basic poison item. Okay, I'll have to do that in game. Alright, D4. 4. Greed. Ha! I'll fit right in as a diplomat then. A tendency to value wealth and comfort above all else. Okay, so that's 1. Personality, what does that say? Casual? Why is that casual? Like most folk do, neither overly formal nor overly colloquial. Casual personality score, 8. Yeah, but I don't think I chose that. Is that in there somewhere? No, it's not. Let me see something real quick. Stealth and deception. Nature. You learned a number of codes used by intelligence organizations in the Eastern Kingdoms and are able to decipher most of them. Okay, cool. That's a gameplay option. I can't wait for that. We're going to factor in greed and another D4. We'll see where this goes. 1. Caution. A tendency to take care of one's own safety above all. Cautiously greedy. Okay. That'll fit right in. Additional personality flags. 2, 3, 6, 8, 10. D10. Alright. 2, 1. Let's go with, even though it makes no sense, we'll go with altruism and kindness. So I'm greedy and cautious, but I'm also altruistic and kind. Okay, hell of a combination there. I wonder if, hold on. US chaos. Yeah, but where does greed go? I should be greedy, unless it just neutralizes itself out. Like, I can't be a little greedy, but also very friendly as well. Seems like a bit of a cop-out to me. I'll go with it, though. I rolled for it. I should have known the consequences. Ah, here we go. Ability scores. Now this is D&D. 6 core attributes with values from 3 to 20. I wonder if it is like... I wonder if they have similar stuff similar to Baldur's Gate with 2nd edition, where if you go up to like a 20 or somewhere around that range, like in strength, you can get a modifier for like bonuses. The bonuses under each score is applied to any relevant action. I should have read further. Is added to the attack rolls based on strength. Randomly or using the point system? We're going to do it randomly. We're going to do it randomly because we're insane. Or, well, I'm insane. So we're going to do it just, we're going to do that just for fun. Classes have preferred ability scores, for example, intelligence for a wizard. That's not going to matter with me. We don't need no stinking intellect, not if the random dice deity has anything to say about it. So make sure your character's highest scores in their class primary skills. I know it's probably going to completely ruin the playthrough, but I'll do it anyway. Class synergies. Levels 4, 8, and... oh, every 4 levels. Okay, there's a pretty big gap there. Fighters increase even more often. Okay. Well, this was the initial number. Or I can change it to a point buy. That's cool. That's very cool. No, you know what? We're gonna roll. 46. You roll. What am I going to apply it to, though? Well, I mean, okay. Maybe it's best if I don't tempt fate too much. But where's the fun in that? 16. Where am I going to put that? Let me see. +2 from Ancestry for everyone. Cleric, Ranger. I mean, do I really want to risk it that much, though? I've already risked enough. Okay. I'll roll up to a certain point, but then for something like this, because I don't want there to be an issue where I don't want there to be too many issues where there's too many stalls because I made bad character rolls. So I'm going to go against my own word for the good of everyone, just in case. 14, and then a 13 in Wisdom. So we'll have a 14, 16, and a 16 plus 3. Okay. Now from here, now I'll roll. Do a d6. So that'll be here. 13 in Strength. And then just straightforward Constitution 10. Charisma will be low. So we'll have a disadvantage when it comes to talking to people, but a high advantage when it comes to, beating them up, basically. Next. Okay, Proficiency should be interesting. Let's see. Okay. Lets you acquire proficiency in various fields of expertise. Your class and ancestry determine a set of proficiencies or a range of options. Your points before you can proceed. I have to spend. Okay. Use the proficiency bonus to determine your efficiency. +2, it increases at levels 5, 9, and etc. Is added to action rolls where the character is proficient. Saving throws, ability checks. Okay, standard, etc., etc. Proficient weapon, magical attacks, spell difficulty class. Okay. How big of a list are we talking here? +5 for tools. Saving throws. Very proficient with intelligence and wisdom, of course. Strength. Sleight of hand, whenever you attempt a legerdemain, an act of legerdemain? I don't think I've ever heard of that term. Legerdemain? Or manual trickery, such as planting something on someone else or concealing, maybe hearing the thunder outside. Make a dexterity sleight of hand check. Check when you attempt an action while in close vicinity of enemies while remaining undetected. Okay. Acrobatics. A sheet of ice. A tightrope on a rocking ship's deck. Okay. Climbing, jumping, or swimming. Okay. Alright. Choose 2 skills from Arcana, History, Insight, Investigation, Medicine, Religion. We're going to roll for this. Oh, a rosary that can enchant items, like a blessed rosary? Okay. Poisoner's Kit, Scroll Kit, Prepare Magic, Magical Ink, okay. And here's everything else. Aha, hello. Standard language of Solasta is a debased form of Imperial High Elvish, infused with bits of Termarian language. It is a legacy of Solasta's history. Preserved by dwarves living outside the Imperial Dominion, it has survived the cataclysm. There's a little info on Halfling. Old language of the Halflings originated before the split between the Marsh and the Island people. Although part of the rule set and valid for role-playing, this element is not used in the Crown of the Magister main campaign. Oh, that's a shame. Allows you to read most encoded messages. Okay. me see. We also have intimidation, performance, music, dance, acting, storytelling, other forms, persuasion. So yeah, we're gonna go with I'm going to focus on what I can that feels natural for skills. So I have high nature and perception, so definitely that. Spot here, detect presence. Plants and animals, weather, nature cycles, survival, hunt wild game, avoiding hazards. Okay. So my big ones are nature, perception, and survival. But what else will be my other big skills? 2, 4, 6, D6. D6 is religion. Everyone's favorite when they're not bickering over it. Recall lore about deities, rites and prayers, religious hierarchies, holy symbols. That feels appropriate for the character I'm building at the moment, so I'm going to go with that for now. Or maybe not. Oh, there we go. Okay, I have to click on that like that. Okay. That's already selected. 5, so medicine. Stabilize a dying companion, diagnose an illness, or craft healing potions, or antitoxin. Okay, so my big skills are nature, religion, survival, perception, medicine. So basically anything related to survival out in the wilderness or naturally, or like healing people, and then like religion. Very, very heavy focus on my religious studies. Languages. I can add 2 extra languages to learn. This element is not used in the... What is the point in having it then? The crude dialect of the goblins is even simpler than Orcish. The language spoken by orcs, Terran, or Terran. Primordial language spoken by creatures from the elemental plane of Earth. Oh, so it's Planescape now too, now I see. We're just going to fold everything in. It'll be Neverwinter Nights, it'll be Planescape, it'll be Divinity Original Sin 2 if the combat is strategic. Or those otherwise related to the Earth in some way. Old Termarian. The Lost World of Humans? Now by Lost World, are we talking lost like a different dimension Lost World or a different continent? It has been protected and transmitted since the Cataclysm. What will I choose? I have 2 options. Go for a D6. Actually, D10. Giant. And... Goblin. Alright. So I have a rather large, extensive knowledge of languages. Spells. Select a subclass. The screen lets you choose which spells the character will want to cast. Okay. Cantrips. Some classes and ancestors have access to. And I'm sorry if this is taking a while. I'm jumping into this almost completely blind. I'm talking like 95 to 99% blind. I know it was in early access, but I didn't pay for it in early access, so. Without spending a spell slot. Okay. Each provides a list of spells tailored to the class flavor. For example, clerics have healing spells, while wizards can harness the power of the elements. Some classes can access all the spells from there, while others, like the wizard, must collect them in their spellbook. Very similar to Baldur's Gate to a certain degree. Finally, some classes require you to select and prepare their spells through a long rest. Check in the chat. No chat? Okay. While others are free to use their known spells provided, they have remaining spell slots. Okay, understood. What are we going to choose, though? 4, 8, 12, 15. Okay. We'll do a d20 for this one. Where's my d20? There we go. Got the second set going. Okay. d20. 1. Would have been a failure in any other situation. Okay, so we have an acid splash. 2 targets, possibly. Instant, dexterity throw. Caster level, save and negate. Okay. 4. So, dancing lights. Lights that move at your command. Summoning concentration will... Okay. Possibly for lighting up a dark location, I guess. Pretty standard. Only for 1 minute, though. Unless they do something else. Okay, that's not an option. We have limited amounts we can work with. Limited numbers. 2. Annoying bee. Not to be confused with deadly or allergic. Allergic reaction bee, just annoying. It'll just fly around you and just piss you off and then go away. Won't even sting you. It'll just fly around you. Target sees an illusional bee. Oh, okay, that explains it. I should have stopped cracking wise and just read the text. Sees an illusional bee and has a disadvantage on concentration checks. Okay, that can be useful. I'll definitely go with that. Concentration 1 round. Not for very long. So it's more like a minor annoyance. Let's see. 2, 4, 5, 10, 15. 19. D20 again. 19! Thunder Wave. Emit a wave of force that causes damage and pushes creatures and objects away. New sub key originating from you. Thunder damage, force move, extinguish, area of effect. Okay. Instant. Constitution. Push away to... Puts out fires. Okay, that can be useful. Alright. 10. Grease. 2x2 cells with grease. Creatures trying to cross it may fall prone. Force move, summoning area of effect. Okay. 4. Comprehend languages. Well, I think I have more than enough language proficiency. You understand the literal meaning of any spoken words that you hear. I really hope they pull through with this, because this would be such a cool feature. If I walk around in areas and I just don't understand anything, I'd love that. Just for the sake of authenticity and believability. Sleep. Number of creatures is to sleep. 4 range, 1 minute, okay. Wait, hold on a minute. Let me read over that one more time. VSM inflicts magically sleep. Per soul slot, plus 2 dice. Let me check this again. Plus 1 dice. Plus 1 die. Okay. Oh, pardon me. Nope. 10, nope. 16. Protect versus evil and good. Touch an ally to give them protection from evil or good creatures for a limited time. Checking chat. No chat. Okay. Grants protection from a lot. Celestials, aberrations, elementals, fays, fiends, and undead. And cannot charm, frighten, or possess it. Already charmed, possessed. The target has an advantage of any new save and throw against the relative effect for 10 minutes. Okay, not bad. Not bad. Good roll on that. Good roll on that. I'm saying that now, but I'm going to die later, I can assure you. 10, 12. Okay, last one is identify. And like any RPG, that's going to be very useful because there are probably going to be cursed items in this. Guaranteed. Hidden properties for 1 minute. That might explain the pearl component I have then in the bag. Reveals all the properties of an item. Okay, let me check my internet connection. Okay, we're good. Thunderwave, Grace, Common Language, Identify, yeah. Yeah, I think we're good. Ah, okay. Character customization. Fairly select all invalid. First name is required to complete. Can I randomize it? Can I go full Oblivion and just make something horrifying? Because I'd love that. Please. Oh, please tell me there's a roll for a random face or something. There's not. How many face options do I have? Not many. I might just do a roll for that, honestly. If they won't let me randomize it, I might just do a roll. Age. I'm not sure what the settings are at. I'll probably have to check that again real quick. Physique. Whoa! And working out.
You've seen worse.
Easy on your ankles.
What? How did I miss that? Come on, push! I'm seeing a trap. What?
Nice.
Additional. Oh, you can input additional backstory. I have no idea what backstory to give these characters. I don't even know what the setting is right now. Okay. Like, I don't really know all that much about the setting besides what we've read from the flavor text. Let's just go with, like, it's a bunch of young adventurers that are just out for adventuring. For the voice, hold on a minute. Let me see something real quick. Three, 5. Yeah, voice 2.
Stay with us. Heave ho.
Do I roll for that? Do I roll for that? I could. Well, a promise is a promise. I will roll for that. Okay, three choices, 4d6. So 4, 5, and 6 would be 1, 2, and 3. So okay, we'll keep it as is. Voices 2, 8. I'm gonna leave age and physique as is. Let me see something real quick. 6 faces, d6, 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. Could randomize the family name. Skin. Does that mean much in this setting at all, or is it just for flavor? 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16. Oh, don't make me break out the D100. Oh man. You know what? Let me just roll 20, and then if I hit a 20, I'll go over. Because I don't want. Wait, was that a 1? 1. Hair shape. Oh man, how many we got? 18? Okay. D20 it is again. No way. Another 1. Maybe this is a bad sign. So basically that hairstyle. Can I zoom out? I can't zoom out. I don't think I can, at least. Okay. And a little bun in the back. Hair color. Roll D20. Okay, a 20. So let me see. 2, 4, 6, 14, 16, 18, 20. Hold on a minute. 7. That will be the hair color. That probably takes a lot of hair dye. Eye color. What do we got? 7. That's not a bad combination, actually. Looks neat. Okay. First name, Marceli. Tara, maybe Tara. Red Oak, Fair Deer. There we go. Let's go with that. That's a suitably goofy name. Okay. Tara Fair Deer. You're a wizard. Oh man. Okay. So we're going to select that one. I wonder if I can just start with, oh, you need 4. Ah, okay. Would have been an interesting challenge if that weren't the case. Okay, we'll go with another new character. Second verse, same as the first. Let me see. Yeah, part 1 will be character creation, and then I'll stop the stream and then go straight into like a part 2 right afterwards when I'm ready to rock and roll, just because this has been going on for quite a while just for character creation. 2, 4, 5, d6, literally a 5. So halflings. Which type of halfling? Island halfling. Okay. Island halflings are the children of adventurous halflings who left the northern marshes to venture south and settle in the sunny islands. Discreet and brave, they are inclined to be affable and get along well with others. Let's see. Gender? Male. Okay. Brave, advantage on throwing against being frightened. That's useful. Lucky, when you roll a 1 on an attack roll, ability check or saving throw, re-roll and use the new roll. Okay. Halfling nimbleness. You can move through the space of any creature that is in larger size. Oh, cool. Okay. Better charisma. Common halfling in one language. Rope dancing. Advantage on dexterity. Okay. +2 dexterity. Okay. Straight into it. Here we go. D6 again. I swear if I get a wizard again. 1. Okay, a cleric. Clerics are the servants of their chosen deity. Specify maybe? Never mind. In exchange for their faith and service, they are granted miraculous powers as long as they constrain themselves to following their god's creed and perform their religious rituals. I wonder if you stray from the path, if the game will actually punish you or not, though. That's some good cleric armor. At higher levels... Divine domains, eh? Light armor, medium armor... Armor proficiencies... Choose 2 of these skills: History, Insight, Medicine, Persuasion, Religion. Can cast cleric spells, of course. You can cast a spell as a ritual if that spell has the ritual tag and you have the spell prepared. I wonder if that's showing up well. Hopefully it is. Choose one of the divine domains granted by your deity. Edit equipment. We got scale mail. Oh, crossbow bolts. Nice. Okay. Shield, of course. A mace. Simple weapon. Priest's pack. And then a holy symbol for amulet. A cleric or paladin can use a holy symbol spellcasting focus. Okay. Divine domain. Whoa, okay, that's a decent amount. These are granted at level 1. Oh dear. I'm seeing it on the bottom now. I'm seeing it past that. I mean, I could read over all the... You know what? Let's read over all these. The elemental domain allows a... Elemental domain? What is this? Jujutsu Kaisen? Allows a cleric to become one with the elements. The fire subdomain makes you less vulnerable to fire damage and grants you fire-based attacks. Ice. Ice. Ice-based, lightning-based, sun. The sun domain encompasses the powers of all Dark Souls players. Cleansing light and warmth of the sun itself. Clerics who embrace this domain are beacons of light in a world of darkness. And battle domain grants powerful combat spell. Okay. Provide frontline healing. Law. Excuse me. On protecting the innocent and punishing the guilty, granting powers and spells to control and tame the unlawful. If they give me the option to stop fights before they even start by casting some sort of spell on them, I'm going to be very happy if I roll for that and get that and they pull through with that. That would be awesome. Vibrant positive energy. So the hippie domain. One of the fundamental forces of the universe. That sustains all life and grants unrivaled healing abilities. That does sound cool, though, joking aside. The Oblivion domain, you know, for all of us Elder Scrolls fans, if we want some Daedra summoned, domain shows the darker aspect of Medic, that of the goddess of death. Clerics who choose this domain consider life and death as part of the same greater cycle and can use necromantic spells as well as any other. But they focus on necromantic spells, so it's a little skewed towards darkness. Insight domain focuses on learning, memory, and deduction. Those who embrace this domain are renowned for their knowledge and wisdom. Man, okay, a lot of these are tempting. I'm gonna sleep, inflict wounds, bless, cure wounds, heroism, shield, branding, smite, and hold person. Banishment. There's a banishment spell? Please tell me I can just yeet them into the void. Please. Hold monster. Okay. This might be fun. There's a lot, though. I'm gonna try to speed through this a little bit, just to sort of focus on whatever I roll for. Just focus on that. We're a cleric. Let me see. Clerics and paladins have to choose one of Solasta's deities when created. For a cleric, the selected deity offers a range of divine domains to... Yeah, I know. Selected divine domain grants automatically prepared spells, the ability to channel divinity. Hopefully no original sin with that, as well as new powers at higher levels. Checking comments? No comments. Okay. Arun, Einar, Marek, and Pakri. Alright. D4. What are we gonna get? 3. Marek. Oh, no. Ah, so it's between. It is between hippiedom or Daedra, the goddess of life and death, the patron of healers and embalmers, and the embodiment of universal duality. Traditionally, she is Arun's wife. Her cult consists of two orders. The Order of Life Regnant travels the land as healers and defenders. They worship the healing, motherly aspect of Madaik. The Order of Oblivion is an order of avengers and embalmers, where evil tries to pervert the cycle of life and death. The order ensures that the culprits are dealt with, and their undead victims return to their rest. Okay. Neutral good, alright. Alright, D4. Oblivion it is. Bring on the Daedra. Higher levels, sleep, inflict wounds, blindness, ray of enfeeblement, vampiric touch, fear, black tentacles, confusion, contagion, and cloud kill. Okay. Gatekeeper. You and your fellow party members within 6 cells have advantage on death saving throws. So basically keep my party close to each other. And then chill touch. Okay. Alright, background time. D6. 3. Aristocrat. That's a hell of a combination. Born among the lords of your people, you have received a higher education. Unlike the spy, the philosopher, the academic, the acolyte, or the lawkeeper. Somehow, your manners and speech are formal and rigid, and you have difficulties when dealing with low-ranking individuals. A life of privilege gave you enough perks to start your adventuring life with a comfortable package. Okay. Okay, so that only dictates speaking pattern. I don't know why they don't give you an option to choose what your speech patterns are, though. I understand your background having an effect on that, but it isn't necessarily a guarantee, especially if I can imagine, like, if you're a spy, changing your tone on purpose. So it would be more interesting, I think, to have an option to change it. Like, if you're a spy, change what type of tone you can switch between, and then maybe the rest keep the same, or choose between a variation of tones. Background personality facts, here we go. D4. 4 and 3. So egoism and altruism. A tendency to put oneself, friends, and family first at the expense of others, while at the same time being... Oh wait, hello. I think you can choose between the two? Neither overly formal nor overly colloquial? Both, or one or the other? Never mind, whatever. I am both egotistical and altruistic. So I'm altruistic, I guess, for those who are close to me, but no one else. That ought to be interesting. Okay. Checking chat. No chat. Okay. 2, 3, 6, 10. D10. 7. 10. Okay. 2, 5, 6, 7. Caution. A tendency to take care of one's own safety. Awfully conflicting. And violence. A tendency to solve problems with... So I'm violent and cautious, while at the same time being fiercely altruistic to those I care about, and to hell with everyone else. Okay, that sounds like an interesting cleric. That sounds like a very interesting cleric indeed. But then again, I did choose Oblivion, so that's my fault. Reroll dice. What do we got? What will be best for a cleric again? Wisdom. Okay, so yeah, we'll put the 15 into Wisdom, and then put the 15 into Dexterity from the Ancestry. And then, I guess, for Charisma, we finally have someone who can smooth talk their way through things. And then the rest... D6. 3. So, Intelligence. Fairly intelligent. Recall. Sense perceptiveness. Okay. Constitution, so look like that. Reverse order. So major focus is Dexterity, Wisdom, and Charisma. Not Strength, even though I'm a Paladin. Sorry, Cleric. This ought to be interesting. Proficiencies, here we go. 3 to choose from. D6. Insight. You can determine the true intentions of a creature, such as when searching out a lie or predicting someone's next move. This can be useful to know which negotiation techniques you should employ during a dialogue. That sounds right up my alley for charisma. And then, medicine. Okay, so we have someone who doesn't have really anything in Arcana, good sleight of hand, good stealth. So good insight, good medicine, good persuasion and intimidation skills. Okay, but can't really deceive that well. 2, 4, 6, D6. 1 ancestry language. Oh, this ought to be interesting. 5, 2, 4, 5. Orcish. Orcish is my ancestry? My ancestry language, at least? Okay, that's interesting. Maybe I was raised by orc aristocrats? That'd be pretty funny if the game would adapt or adapt to that. 2, 4, 6. 6 and 5. So Terran and Old Termarian. Okay. One moment. Should have been raining by now. Maybe I just can't hear it. Let's see, 2, 3, 5, 7. D10. D8, actually. Make this easy on me. 7? 3. Okay. Sparkle. Target up to 3 objects that can be illuminated and light them up immediately. Okay. Instant. Then 3 will be for resistance. Grant an ally a 1-time bonus to saving throws. And then whoop. No, can't choose that. And then shine. Enemy you can see becomes luminous for a while. Same thing. Okay, and then chill touch automatically have. Okay. Alright, here we go. Default. I can just name him default. I love it. Tombo Dark Andre. You know what? No. It is so tempting, though, to just name him Andre. I think maybe something's wrong. Is it supposed to look Wetfoot Owen Marsh? Tups. Alright, we'll do that. Dark Tups. Man, okay, so there's not much in the way of Andre. No. This will not do. This cannot do. Let's do better. Halfling. Ow, tups. Just cause, you know. I don't have any ideas for better names. 3. Okay, that'll work. There's not many options to choose from anyway, so that'll work. Let's see, D20. 12. Okay. Hair shape. 16 hair shape options. Thankfully that narrows it down for me. It actually landed on 16, I'll be darned. Hair braids. Okay, cool. Beard shape. Okay, these beards are fun at least. There's 9 options. Darn, I wish there were more beard options. Let me see. 9. Yes! Maybe I can trick people. Maybe I can use persuasion to trick people into thinking I'm a dwarf. Maybe. But that's just wishful thinking. 7. 2, 4. Let's see, 2, 4, 6, 7. Hair color. Oh wow. Okay. That's a cool contrast though. 20. Let me see. It should be 16, 2, 4, 6, 14, 16, 18, 20. purple eyes. Cool. Okay. Once again, we'll make it young. 3 different voices to choose from. Give me a minute. The second voice option again.
Now, we won't be fooled so easily. Are you still with us? You could do it.
Okay, sure. Alright, we'll roll for this too. Why not? I promise to roll for it. I wonder if there are actual modifications, though, joking aside for that. Like, I wonder if there are modifications where you can, like, act upset if someone gets it wrong, or, like, someone can insult you if you refer to yourself as that, and then you can get into, like, a verbal joust with them. Because there's actually a lot of potential with that in terms of, like, character writing and setting up dialogue situations, like, actually messing with this stuff. I don't think they're going to do it, though, but that would be cool if that was an option. Like, maybe just someone decides to be rude and you just, like, go back and forth with them at it. That'd be great. Turn it into, like, a verbal jousting session in the middle of town square over that. Finish. I stand beside me, Lady Wizard. Okay. Ooh, that rain's gonna be coming in nice soon. Another new character. Alright. D5. A 1, so we're gonna do a Hill Dwarf. Well, okay, hold on, we gotta turn it off first. We're gonna do a Hill Dwarf. Hill Dwarves are naturally skilled miners and craftsmen, gifted with keen senses, deep intuition, and remarkable resilience. Blocky and sturdy, they are fierce warriors and keepers of their ancestral culture and traditions. Constitution, saving throws against poison. Proficiency with battle axe, hand axe, and warhammer, of course. Male or female? Female, okay. This is an interesting party combination. 1 hit point per level. Wisdom, dim light, seeing, dwarvish, common, okay. Alright, D6, 3, Paladin. Paladins are elite warriors who have sworn unbreakable holy oaths to fight evil. In addition to their weapon and armor, they wield divine powers and clerical spells. No chat? Okay. Sacred oaths. Okay, we got 3. Deity background, that must be tied to the deities then. Oh, wait, no, you have to wait till level 3 for that. Oath of Devotion. Paladins who swear the Oath of Devotion uphold the loftiest ideals of justice, virtue, and order. They act with honor in pursuit of greater good, hold themselves to the highest standards of conduct, and some, for better or worse, have the rest of the world the same standards. The Motherland. Paladins who swear the Oath of the Motherland dedicate their lives to restoring the pre-cataclysm world, undoing the land's decay, and bringing life back. Volcanic nature? They reject the term Badlands in favor of Motherland. The Termar. Belong to the old order descended from the Termarian Inquisition. Obsessed with their archenemies, the legendary sword Akath, they conduct their rituals in the old language of Termar and hold grudges from the time of the cataclysm 1,000 years ago. Divine sense. Okay, so you can sense stuff that's there that you can't see. That's interesting. Healing pool, neutralize poison, cure disease. Ooh, a javelin. Okay. Holy symbol. Okay, next. Oh dear, what deity? What deity? Let's see what we go with. Einar. Einar is the god of valor and fidelity and the patron of paladins. Oh wow, perfect fit. Lawful warriors. Depends on what I roll. And all those who bring light to darkness. The Church of Einar is organized into 3 orders. The Blade is a militant order. Oh, the Blades are here? So this is Elder Scrolls. A bulwark against chaos and evil. The Shield is an order of protectors devoted to their flock. The Beacon is an order of itinerant preachers, helping the communities through which they travel with their strength at arms, their healing skills, and their knowledge of the law. Alright, background. D6. Eventually, I'm going to run into a situation where I'm going to get a similar... Oh, Acolyte! Perfect! It's actually lining up pretty well. You have spent your life in the service of a temple to a specific god or pantheon of gods. You act as an intermediary between the realm of the holy and the mortal world, performing sacred rites and offering sacrifices in order... Offering... Did I read that right? Offering what type of sacrifices? Are you sure you're lawful good? In order to conduct worshippers into the presence of the divine. Okay. Let's see. No chat? Okay. Internet connection's still good? Okay. I hope. I really hope the connection is still good, because if it's not, I'm in serious trouble. 2-4. Okay. So I'm super altruistic. So I'm super. If I click it, oh, okay. You have to choose between twice over in both menus. So altruism and caution. Altruistically cautious. Let me see. 10, 9. So greedy. Altruistically greedy. This is a weird combination. 5, and authoritarian. A tendency to enforce rules and beliefs with authority. So I'm supposed to be an acolyte as a paladin for lawful good. But I'm also a greedy authoritarian. I'm really curious to see how this is going to play out in game. Roll. 16. Wait, hold on a minute. Paladin. Paladin. So we have 2. Which one are we going to go with? I guess we'll roll for that too. Strength. Second one, that is important for paladins. Let me see. Yeah, we'll go with charisma. And then from there, to 12 here in Constitution for 14, and then 11 for Wisdom for 12. And then for this next one, 4, okay, 11 in Intelligence, so not a lot of Dexterity. Okay. High Strength and Constitution. Okay, so I'm basically a Warrior Paladin. Optimize. Yeah, I've already assigned scores. Yeah, I know that. Okay, here we go. This again. Let's see. 4? Okay, that's easy on me. 1 and 3. Athletics. Climbing, jumping, or swimming. Oh man, I wonder if there are any instant death options and medicine. So I'm good with athletics, medicine, and insight. Okay. Insight is intention, yeah. And then let me see. 2, 4, 7. D8. 4, 1. Elvish. Oh well, it was one of my rolls. It was one of my rolls. Oh well. Too late. Too late. No takebacks. Okay. Whoa! She kind of looks like. She kind of looks like one of the chopper pilot in the recent film Army of the Dead, the one the Zack Snyder film on Netflix. Maybe that's just me. Okay, we'll go with that. 14. Okay. We'll go with that. We'll just. Hold on. So we're gonna roll for Airshake now. $17, okay. Okay, alright, we'll roll with it. No pun intended. Hair color. What is the hair color going to be? 1. Okay. So jet black. Okay. The color. 5. 2, 4, 5. Oh wow. Okay. The eye color. The eye color is. Okay. All right. All right. D6. Okay. 2.
We won't let you die. Sorry. You were doomed. Victory is yours. You can do it. Sorry for that.
And then what about this last little bit here? I'm a little worried if I'm gonna roll for this. Just add an R there. Okay. Deus Volt. All right, select. Paladin, Wizard 1, Cleric 1, Paladin 1. Okay, 1 more to go, and then we are done with character creation after almost more than an hour. After more than an hour, we will be free. Hold on, let me make sure. Yeah, okay. All right. And then we can actually get to proper adventuring. 3. So we finally got a human. Default. Originally born on Tamar and brought to Solasta before the Cataclysm, humans have adapted to their new world thanks to their unique talents. Able to live anywhere and take any job, they are versatile above all else. +1 ability to all scores. Typical stuff with how humans are portrayed in fantasy. You've got all these races that have all these specialties, but humans, oh, they can just adapt to anything. Okay. Okay, female, alright. 3. Another paladin. Okay, this ought to be interesting. Ability roll. Pakri. The goddess of law and knowledge and patron of judges and lawyers, teachers, cops, librarians, and scholars. She gifted humans with a thirst for knowledge so they could learn and develop their society, and the law which preserves civilization. Her clergy is divided into 2 orders. The Order of the Book includes the most learned lawyer priests in the world. The Order of the Owl sends its members across the land to help those in need of protection and justice, lawful neutral. Seems a little contradictory, but okay. Another spy. Okay, we'll go with it. One and 4. Cautiously greedy. 2, 4. And pragmatically kind. A tendency to value practicality over principles. Okay, so practical but kind, but also greedy. Greedily practical. Okay. Interesting combination. Pragmatism. Okay. This is such a weird combination. Darn, I had a 17. I should have just stuck with it, but I have to roll. I gotta stick with what I told myself I'd stick with. So yeah. Oh, but thankfully I have 2 16s, so I can just do this. There we go. Since those are both paladin strengths, so I'm gonna have someone with silver tongue. What else? At this point? D4 again. 2, 1. Okay, so this, here, and then... Alright. Like that, basically. Primary focus is on strength and charisma and constitution. So a powerhouse who can, you know, come in swinging, but also smooth talker. Very charismatic, very likable. Not very smart, but likable. Affects how attuned you are to the world and perceptiveness. Proficiencies. 2, 4, 6. Okay. D6. Can't do athletics, and it rolled 1 3 times. I get it. You want me to go into athletics and insight. Proficiencies include deception, intimidation, performance, persuasion, being able to tell whether people are lying or not, and being very athletic and stealthy. This might be a power build. This may turn out to be a very, very, very useful build. Old Termarian, that's a perfect fit. And then background languages, 2, 4, 6, 7. 7? No, there's no 8th option. There's no 10th option. I accidentally rolled a d10. 7, Turan, 2, 4, 5, and a halfling. And a partridge, you're a partridge. Checking my internet connection. Good. Okay, we're almost out of here. We're almost out of here. What am I going to name you? Your origin? What is this? Oh, okay, okay. D6 for origin. 3. Whoop! Power flickered a little bit. I'm a little worried. Okay. D6 again. 3. 1, 2, 3. Okay. 13. 16, 15, 14, 13. Okay. What is up with green skin? I keep picking. It keeps rolling for it. I mean, I know I don't. I just want to kind of roll with it though, because it is fun. Okay. Cool hairdo. 19. Okay. 16, 17, 18, 19. Okay. Eye color. Make sure that's correct. Yeah. Alright. Bright orange. That's cool. Cool. Physique. Maybe stronger? No, we'll keep it. We'll say they're young, they're inexperienced, just setting out in the world. Is it going to land me on the second voice option again if I roll for this is the real question. No, the third voice option.
Heave ho! Good. Too easy. Try again. Looks like you did that all your life. We need you.
Okay. I got nothing. First name. Elissa? Natalie? Oh man, there's barely any first name options. What family name? John? Gert. Jason. Dormer. Night Shield. Storm. Hawk. I kind of like Dormer. Celia Dormer. You know what? We'll go with Dormer. We'll go with maybe like Amelia Dormer. There we go. All right. Got our human spy. We have 2 paladins, a cleric, and a wizard. I am so dead. I am so very, very dead. And this stream for now is over. Just because of the current weather going on right now, so